Excellent. Okay, cool. Hopefully this works without issue. Um, we have. Well, nobody's watching right now. We'll watch. I think that doesn't mean that I'm not going to speak.
There.
Like that's not a thing I can do. Um, I can speak into the vacuous void. Usually nobody's watching when I'm speaking into the microphone, unless you're like secretly watching behind me at all times, just in stalker mode. But that's it. We are driving back from the Faithless Forum. I'm going to try to speak not terribly loud because we do have Raziel sleeping in the back. That way we can do switch offs as we get sleepy. We're not going to New Orleans and we're not making any visiting stops on the way. Sorry about that. Hopefully, I wish I could get the chat to stay up longer than like 2 seconds, but I can't fiddle with the chat while I'm driving. I can glance at it and see it. Yeah, of course the audio is going to be shit. I don't have much of a choice there. Let me see if I can.
No one expects the banana.
Okay, cool. So, is the audio better now? It should be better now. It could also still be horrible. Not really. This isn't really ideal conditions. The most I could probably do is flip this around. There we go. Maybe that will actually work. If that works, then that actually can keep things up. And of course, Callan. Of course, I'm going to be stopping in Georgia for peaches. I live in Georgia. Well, I'm glad that it's better. I'm glad that it's better now because for Florida. Sorry. Yeah, I don't live in Florida, so I can't really help there. And let me see. Maybe I can do it this thing. Maybe, possibly.
I don't think it's gonna stay.
I mean, it might stay for a little bit. I'm just hoping that, like, I'm hoping desperately beyond hope that I can get the audio fixed because, like, you guys do not want to hear me speaking through this. If anybody's been on my Discord and has heard me speak through these things, it is an absolute nightmare, and it is the worst sound your ears can conceive. These things are wonderful for listening to things. They're absolutely abominable for trying to listen to me. So, updates with the Faithless Forum. First, check, are you guys able to reasonably hear me? So if you guys are able to hear me reasonably well, they're cool. And I will probably also be taking this video down. It sounds like Satan's asshole after Taco Bell when he speaks through that mic, basically. So, forum itself, I can give you guys some information on how the forum went, if you'd like, because it was interesting. We began, if you guys have seen the Roadtrip episode, the ending of that was a dinner that we had before going to all see Avengers, where it was me, Professor Drew from GMS, Holy Kool-Aid, Matt Dillahunty, Eric Murphy, and a bunch of others, all of us sitting around the table at a Thai restaurant where me and Matt both got the second hottest peppers on the menu and seemed to enjoy it. So that was neat. After that, we went to the movie and then came back to the hotel. Once we were done with all of that and got some sleep, we ended up, and I should have spent some time editing that night to get that video out on time, but I didn't because there was too many other stuff going on. So that was my fault. I'm sorry about that, guys. But afterwards, we woke up to immediately go to a crab restaurant that are in Raw. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say any spoilers. I'm not that kind of guy. Sorry, I'm not gonna be spoiling anything. Up to limit. So we went to a crab restaurant that's apparently famous for having the sauce called TKO sauce, which is a ghost pepper sauce. And I have only ever had a ghost pepper thing once before, so I figured that, hey, why not go ahead and give this a try? It was a knockout in taste, I'll say that. We had to kind of conserve money the entire trip because we have some complications that are coming up. which is wonderful because I'm astounded by the amount of financial complications that come up when you are a functioning adult. But the car has suffered some damage from the drive, and we're going to have to get that put into a shop. Not to mention, we still never got that blinker fixed, which we've not been able to do with either fuse or bulb. So there's probably some wiring issue or something like that we need to figure out. So I have no idea what that's going to be. But anyway, we had to conserve funding. So originally, RM was wanting us all to get snow crab, so we could snap snow crab legs that are in the TKO sauce. Without the funding to get snow crab, that stuff's like $20 a pound there. I ended up just getting wings in the TKO sauce, and let people try my sauce as well. But we all tried that, and it was delicious. I wish I could have brought some of it back home, and I know that I definitely want to go there and do that again the next time that I'm in the area, because wings in that ghost pepper sauce was good. Not the best sauce that I've had wings in, but certainly very, very good. And so me and Aaron had a conversation about hot sauces and how we both got our palates to the point where they can handle hotter stuff, which was very interesting. Of all the conversations that I thought I would be having with Aaron Raw, how to refine your palate for hot sauce was not the one that came to mind. But that is the one that happened. Aaron, what was it called?
Crab something.
I'll have to ask Aaron. Aaron would know. Matt was there as well. Oh, best thing. So we got there 10 minutes before the place opened. And directly afterwards, we went to go pick up Bionic Dance from the airport. But 10 minutes before the place opened, we're just sitting there waiting outside the restaurant. And Matt Dillahunty gets there and starts walking up. And the first words out of his mouth are, "I'm constantly reminded of why I hate driving here." You drive like your grandmother, everybody's passing us because I'm in the slow lane. I'm not going to flip the camera. Well, I can flip the camera. I'm actually consistently driving behind this one guy who's not speeding up. So, yeah. I also don't want to push the car terribly hard right now because it is leaking. And I don't know why. That's a thing that I'm kind of concerned about. While we were filling up gas earlier, a couple of people came up to me and let me know that, hey, your car is leaking. And I thought, oh, well, maybe it's something that's not that bad. Because I only saw a tiny little puddle. This last time we stopped at a gas station because I was getting tired, so I needed to pick up some boiled peanuts. Because Cajun boiled peanuts keep me awake on the road. And by the time I came out, there was this little river flowing out from under the car. So something's leaking, and it's leaking at a rapid enough rate that I'm kind of concerned, and I don't know what the thing is, and we've still got 12 hours of road ahead of us. So if I push the car too much and go terribly quickly, then that's not good. Well, unfortunately, we are also working against the clock to get home in time because we don't want to end up passing out and then screwing ourselves over. So yeah, that's fun. Anywho, if it's oil leaking, then it's not horrible because it means that we can just replace the oil as we're driving. So that's at least good. And it's one that I'll be able to easily identify, but I'm going to check again in about 2 hours or so. So that'll probably give it enough time to where I'll be able to identify what fluid is low in the vehicle. So yeah. I really wish that chat wouldn't disappear immediately. Okay, so I know plenty of people in Shreveport. Do you want me to see? I can't even...
Here, let me try this.
Live chat. Yeah, I can't see any long messages because they stay up for all of like 2 seconds, and I can't keep my eye on the phone long enough to read them.
I gotcha.
You got okay, cool. Then Aaron will be my co-pilot for now in letting me know what the messages are when they're too long. So
It doesn't seem to be gas because gas is going down at the same rate it always does.
yeah, we would know if it was gas because my car actually has two methods of showing the gas in the vehicle. It has a manual needle, like most cars do, and it also has an electric meter as well. And that electric meter shows me how many miles worth of gas I have.
Ask for mechanics in Shreveport. Yes, no?
What?
From Sayavia, ask for mechanics in Shreveport. Yes or no?
I
mean, we'll be passing Shreveport.
fair. You're awake.
I'm worried now.
Fair. I would be too. Yeah, so we will be passing it. But if it's something that we can get to the if it's something that we can do when we get back into Georgia, I would prefer that. Due to the time crunch thing. And the time crunch thing has less to do with any like actual time crunch issue, and it has more to do with the fact that all of us are exhausted already. So we're trying to like use the last hurrah of our energy to get home. You don't seem terribly happy with me, but I'm driving 80 and a 75, so I mean I'm going over the speed limit.
I mean, I feel really well rested.
You may feel really well rested, but all it takes is a bout of inclement weather or anything like that, and we have issues. Especially with a leak in the car. If it is something problematic, you don't have a lot of experience driving, so if it ends up screwing up something mechanically, I have every confidence for you driving when the car is in ideal conditions, but I don't have the confidence. I would rather Raz be the one driving, because I know that she can drive in idyllic conditions. But
I drove through rain once.
that's not enough.
It wasn't light rain. That doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, Aaron, stop.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm up. Okay. Okay. So, the reason we're not allowing you to drive this fucking car is because you can't feel it tick in your fingers. You can't feel it in your feet. If I get behind this car, I know every movement this car makes. I know when the wheels slide. I know when everything happens.
If this steering wheel shudders a little bit, like a mechanical shudder, both of us are immediately going to pull over and go, something's wrong.
But if it shudders in you, you're not going to fucking know because you don't know. Well, one, I don't know. Two, I don't have the feeling for it.
Yeah, like your body literally doesn't send those nerve signals.
It doesn't. It sends them. It sends them late.
Yes, and it's not that I don't trust that you can drive the car in normal conditions. It's that the car is not in a normal condition right now, and I would rather be safe since we're not in normal conditions.
What's probably going to happen is you're just going to be the designated passenger, keeping both drivers awake, which is an equally important job.
Yes, especially since right now, as you can tell, I am sleeping. That's the other reason that I have the live stream going, is because speaking into the live stream is forcing me to stay awake.
Yeah, that's how I had to make the drive down to Aaron, was I hopped in voice chat. It's the same way that I made my drive to Sam's house.
Yep. Speaking forces you to stay awake.
Holy fucking shit, Raz, was that easy? Yes. Yeah. And
What?
And people are just like, holy fuck, did see Raz. We have a nest.
Yeah, we have the way we've been managing this drive is we have a nest back there of just pillows and blankets that somebody can curl into. That way they have like a good place to sleep.
Can I have a drink that way? Or like, is that just not a thing that exists anymore?
It doesn't exist anymore because I needed a place for the boiled peanuts, but I did ice all the drinks back there. So you should be able to get an ice cold drink as opposed to the old one.
That means I have to fuck with this thing again. I don't think Raz wants to fuck with that thing again.
Then would you like some of mine?
Here. Hello, chat. It is Venda.
Yes, Smitty, it's very hard to hear things, but I don't have much of an option right now. The only I couldn't even do that. For half a second, I considered that I could pull my lavalier mic out because a subscriber months ago purchased me a lavalier mic that I could use. Here's the problem: my phone does not have a headphone jack, so I can use the lavalier mic for my laptop when I'm mobile. I can't use it for my phone in situations like this. So that's awkward.
Y'all need to blow up air mattress that covers the gap. Car air mattress.
See,
I didn't know that existed.
They-
They exist, but they're like...
They exist, but they have a bit of a problem, especially with our situation. So the gap itself is covered by our book bags, filled with our stuff, and our cooler, because our back seat is filled as well.
I thought of it. It's my idea.
Yes, the cooler is basic. So we functionally have the same thing, where like you're on a mattress that's full. It's full because we have items there that are allowing for that.
Also, that cooler being there helped me determine whether or not my feet were asleep or palsied on the way here.
Because you had something hard you could like bang them against.
Yeah, and you can tell when it's asleep or palsied at that point.
Okay, so the ones around my neck, if I were to use these, the microphone on these is absolutely horrible. And you would barely be able to hear anything that comes out. These are like cheap $27 ones. So they have decent earphones, but the microphone is like one of the lowest quality things.
It sounds atrocious.
Imagine buying an $8 Logitech microphone so you could like play an online game with your friends and like plugging that thing into Skype on low latency. That's about what these things do. And I got them on Amazon. I get most of my electronics on Amazon because it's usually a slightly better deal. But I've also never shopped around for these, so I didn't know what to look for. This was my first time ever having a set of Bluetooth headphones like this. So this is my first attempt at seeing if I, A, wanted to get a better set in the future, and B, ever owning one at all. So it's like my first time looking for a camera. I didn't know what I was looking for like a camcorder camera. I know I wanted like a 1080p good camera with like a boom mic on it because that's what I saw people use. And I put it on my Amazon wish list, and a subscriber picked it up for me. And that camera, I still have not been able to get it to work because I have no idea what I'm doing. So
somebody's like, road trip. Wait, where are we?
Yeah, you guys are on the road trip with me. We still have 11 hours to go. I'm not going to be streaming for all 11 hours.
I don't think YouTube lets you do that. It does. You just have to do it in 4 segments.
I see Sean says that the lavalier picks up all the tiniest of noises. True. So the lavalier would probably be the worst thing for right now. For this. Oh, that's awkward. You're doing a slowdown.
Raz, put a seatbelt on. I have one across my hips, but if it makes you guys feel better, I will put on a second one. Here, seatbelt number 2. Oh, man.
She actually does have 2 seatbelts on now, guys. Like, why?
Our car is fucky. We have the middle seatbelt has so the middle seat has just a hip seatbelt, and then the 2 side ones have cross ones. There you go. I'm wearing like 2 seatbelts now. There you go.
Raz is strapped in, ready for anything. Well, Suris is driving. Yeah, that usually would be indicative of things not being the most was safe.
I mean, considering you fucking ran over a fucking concrete median because we went down the wrong way.
Yes, because that was when we were in the middle of the tornado weather, and I couldn't see shit. So that was fun. I think that might be why you were leaking, too. Like, the Louisiana weathers. Okay, all of you, I understand that you all want to pass me. However, I'm literally 4 car lengths away from the person in front of me. You're just making that gap smaller and less safe. Please no.
Why are you a bad driver?
Yeah, except I'm not a bad driver. The fact
He
that
just doesn't pay attention that well.
the fact that I'm not driving as fast as everyone in front of me doesn't make me a bad driver, and the fact that I was driving in weather that I couldn't see in does not make me a bad driver either.
Yeah, no, this was in when you were talking about the concrete medium. Wait, Neko, were you asking me?
Okay, still I can get past this guy in just a second, and then I'll be good. Punctuation changes everything, and whatchamacallit, something else that changes everything. Capitalization changes everything. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna read what Crazy Neko just wrote. I'm not. I've over the months of getting to know Neko Girl in my Discord, I have learned to read into her chats or her texting, but it's so hard for me to do so on the fly. Like, it always takes some time. So, I can't translate it right now. Normally I can. Can't while driving.
Neko says no, that she was asking if he was a bad driver because he was saying it was a good idea for Raz to be strapped in.
Wait, what?
How about we're driving for a long time and I'm exhausted and we're on the highway going 80 to 90 miles an hour? So being strapped in is a good idea because of that.
Yeah, probably not a good idea when driving. Have Erin do it.
If Erin do, yeah, no, she is the one who is translating chat. I can glance at the chat every once in a while. That's about it.
Do you have a favorite YouTube series? Surius.
My favorite YouTube series?
Surius. It's Surius.
I mean, I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I watch a lot of different content. Like gaming channels. I watch everything from Skip the Tutorial, the Gaming Goomba. Used to watch a lot of Game Theory.
Yeah, sorry, autocorrect. I find it hilarious because one of the questioners at Faithless Forum called him Suris.
You mean Seth Andrews?
Oh no, Seth Andrews also mispronounced.
I was about to say, one of these, you mean Seth Andrews?
Seth Andrews mispronounced, and then the orthopedic chiropractor who offered to realign all my joints.
Did he say anything negative about my comments on chiropractic?
He was like, yeah, I actually agree with the points, because do you ever watch Critical Role or other tabletop shows?
I do not.
The orthopedic chiropractor actually agreed with your video.
Oh, neat.
That the issue is a chiropractic. And it isn't the issue as the medicine as a whole, it's the issue with chiropractors claiming they can cure everything.
Yeah, if we could regulate.
Somebody called Suri.
If we could regulate. Are you okay, honey? Are you trying to get a soda? You're desperately trying to get a soda.
That's gonna be interesting on the stream.
Yeah, no, my main issue with chiropractic is that it's not regulated very well. If we could regulate it and hold chiropractic professionals accountable for their actions better, the same way we do with surgeons, That wouldn't be as bad.
Now the fun of putting it back.
So, like, for me, having a chiropractor is very useful because I have some very in-the-way joints and very difficult joints that chiropractors going to be able to put in. 'Cause that's what they're going to be trained to do. However,
Like your back.
Did it?
Yes, like my back.
Are you fucking proud of me, Dad?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm proud of you, son.
So having a chiropractor to relocate my entire spine, yes, good. Awesome. However, I will not go to a chiropractor if I have cancer to cure my cancer. That's not going to work. I won't go to a chiropractor thinking they can cure anything. There's an actual chiropractor who claims he can cure Ehlers-Danlos. I want to punch him.
Well, just like what's his face? The guy that I've got a Dr. Bergman. I'm going to be getting a video done on Dr. Bergman at some point. I've shown a clip of him in a video, noting that I'm going to get to him. He's going to have the most comprehensive Dangers of Woo episode I've ever created.
He also claims he can cure autism.
Yes. Like, that's straight up going to be that's going to be like a 40 or 50 minute Dangers of Woo episode. It's going to be something that you guys are not used to seeing. But
Tiny Kid, is this a poly relationship?
so yes or no? Yes, this is a poly relationship. However, I am not dating Aaron. Aaron is dating Jeremy. Jeremy is Emmett's boyfriend, and I am dating Emmett, and Raz is dating Emmett. So yes, is this a poly relationship? Yes, however, not in the way that it looks.
I'm like all the way off to the fringe.
Because I am dating Raz. I am dating Emmett.
You just look completely done in the thumbnail. I love it.
Atheist rationale. By the way, how are you? Autism cure
doing-
woo is the worst kind of woo.
I'm
Turn to
doing,
atheist rationale.
I'm doing decently well, Sean. I will say
I was asking Sean how he was doing.
I thought I was gonna maybe communication. I'm mad. Oh, Sean, I need to get in contact with you about something. There's a name that came up at the forum because there was a Netflix documentary shot there, of which yours truly is part of. So hopefully it's a documentary that will be sold to Netflix by I guess he's technically a company, maybe in like the LLC sense. But he shot video of all of us, got a interview with Ocean, did some stuff with me. So you guys might see me on Netflix at some point. That's going to be weird. That's a weird thought, but apparently it's a thing. But Sean, I needed to get in contact with you because I think there's another cult that we might need to tackle, and I was hoping to get your research help on it, since that is something that you are incredibly fucking good at doing.
I'll shoot you a message on Twitter. The Netflix thing is awesome.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and I will give you details once we're there. I don't remember all the details because I was tired. I did the entire Faithless forum off 1 hour of sleep. So,
Whose fault is that?
well, I had to get a video out for everybody, so mine. But no, it's a cult, and I have the information and the names associated with it in my notes, but I can't access my notes as I'm currently driving.
Neko, he actually got more sleep last night. Faithless forum was yesterday.
Yep.
So yesterday morning, we got a nap before the forum, did the forum, came home and crashed.
Everybody
Came back to the
died.
hotel and crashed. And then woke up 10 minutes before checkout today and had to rush pack everything.
Yep. So it's been fun.
At which point one of my toes dislocated during the rush pack. And then there's a gap I don't remember.
I sleep okay when I'm at the house. It's just when there's an event, it's hard for me to get sleep because there's so much other stuff to do. Like from from the time we did the crab shot thing, I will lay out the events, and they happened, bear in mind, back to back with almost no like respite. Went to the crab place with Aaron Raw. We all did that. And then me, Aaron, and Kyle Curtis from the Non Sequitur Show went to go pick up Bionic Dance from the airport. After we picked up Bionic Dance, we went back to the hotel so that she could check in, and we had just enough time for her to check in before we all had to run to the venue to get it set up for the forum the following day. After we got everything set up at the venue, we then left the venue, went back to the hotel, and then we all had a meeting about who was going to do what. I ended up taking the role of floater, so me and Paul ended up having to lift a couch, and I basically went around and doing random things that people needed, along with setting up another camera because there was one angle that we couldn't find that I got my camera set up for. Not the best angle, but I didn't have much of a choice since my camera was attached to my laptop because, again, the camcorder issue from before. So got all our jobs designated, and then everybody split off to do what they wanted to do hangout-wise. So I watched Matt Dillahunty and Eric Murphy play some card games. I actually saw Matt take an interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! That was weird. Matt is in it. Dillahunty is a huge fucking nerd, which is great because I'm a huge fucking nerd. So we talked about games mostly.
So I do want to interject. Drew, it is about 550 miles one way, so about...
No, 780.
Okay, so yeah, it's more like 1,500, 1,600 miles.
Also, Sean asked, is the cult related to the Netflix thing?
There is a Netflix documentary, maybe, that will be produced on them at some point. That is not directly related. It's only related in that the person producing the documentary gave me some base information to work off of so that I can do some research afterwards.
Person said, love you guys. I have to go finish writing a paper. Contact me if you want to reach out to my shred report. Contacts might even let y'all crash.
We should be okay. Ideally. So Matt did not play in Yu-Gi-Oh! One, because we were playing GOAT format. And not all of my cards are the originals, which means that their wording is different than what's actually used. So it would be very confusing to try to teach him GOAT format with the cards we're using. Two, Matt does not know how to play it right now, so that's not a thing we can do. However, it turns out that he did bring his own card game stuff. I want to try to get him back into Hearthstone, because Matt played Hearthstone during the alpha and beta, and hasn't really played it since. But he's got other card games that he plays right now, so he's not getting into Hearthstone at the moment. Which I can understand that. You don't get into a bunch of card games at once because it drains you.
We use Go format, which is 2006 up to the April ban list.
But anywho, so after we got all of our roles and then split off to go hang out and do game stuff, so I played Smash Brothers with Nathaniel Walters of American Atheists and Bionic Dance and Prophet of Zod. So that was fun. Afterwards, we ended up hanging out for a little bit outside because a lot of the people there smoke. I don't, but it just means that they were out in the grounds. Then when I came upstairs, I found out that all of my files had not transferred onto my laptop from my phone, which is where my video stuff was for the Roadtrip episode. So then I had to transfer those files, which took forever. By the time they finally transferred, I started working on the video. Got that edited down and exporting. Took a 20-minute nap while it exported so that I could upload it. And then took an hour nap while it was uploading so that I could get up, set it as a new video, then go ahead and get my stuff ready to go to the Faithless Forum itself. So, yeah, no, not a whole lot of doing. So we grabbed Whataburger, breakfast stuff, got to the forum, set up the last few things that needed to be set up, and I couldn't really rest because I was speaking on the first panel, talking about debunking Woo. So we did that, and then afterwards it was just floating around the venue and then copying up for the panels that I was supposed to moderate. Once that was all done, we all went to dinner at we had the VIP dinner thing. But after everything was said and done, we did a dinner at Konoha, I think, was it? Kona Grill. Which was like all-you-can-eat appetizers and drinks named after various content creators or various like figures. So they had a drink called the Hitch Slap. They had a drink called the Kool-Aid. They had a drink called the GM Sparkles. I don't drink alcohol, so I didn't taste any of them.
I had just taken pain meds, so I didn't drink.
Yep. And
I had just had a panic attack like a couple of hours before that, so I said no to any type of alcohol.
Yep. So, but aside from that, it was fun. Once that was all finished, we came to the hotel, crashed, got back up, got everything thrown together so we could start doing this. So it's been fun. Also found out that Matt used to play Magic, but he got his stuff stolen apparently. That's why he stopped. You know your drink is right there. It can help with the hiccups. Aaron, take your drink.
Also, yes, you did brain fog for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, like, that was fun.
I like that fun, so it's kind of sadistic.
I mean, it was cute. Because, like, you kind of spoke in, like, half words and half, like sign language. And, like, I managed to get you to eat an entire, like, poke bowl, which is, like, a sushi bowl thing.
I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, I got you to eat a whole one of those, got you some of your hibiscus tea. Like,
That explains why there's hibiscus tea.
we sat out in the sun for a little bit.
Apparently there was a picture
Ow.
taken of me. I'm sorry.
Ow.
Apparently took a picture of me.
Yes, I did, because you were falling asleep on me. And then I had you do, like, a little finger movement to see how fast you were fogging. And then I had you kind of tell me who you were, what your name was, and kind of where we were at, and seeing how far you were gone. So that was fun.
How much of the Faceless Forum community is made up of nerds? Let's see here. Matt and Seth Andrews are both gaming nerds. Bentley Modified Skeptic brought Super Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 64 to the convention. Thomas Westbrook, Holy Kool-Aid, brought the GameCube with Melee. So that tells you the particular brand of nerd he was. Dan from Objectively Dan is a huge nerd. We talk about anime and DMs all the time, and we play Hearthstone together. So there's another nerd. Paul literally helped make Star Wars Episode 2 and 3, all from Paulogia. So of course he's a massive nerd. Let's see. Shannon, I guess if you... I don't know if I can consider Shannon a nerd. I don't know. I would have to talk with her about certain things, certain Star Warsy things. Well, actually, no, she's a Trekkie. So yes, I would consider Shannon a nerd.
Also for the chat, for the people calling it poke bowls with an I. I'm talking about the specifically Hawaiian variety, and it's called P-O-K-E with a line bowls.
I'll type it in chat.
Okay, the same way that you have Pokemon spelled.
Yeah, basically. I just know that poke and poke bowls are different.
They were good. It was basically a bowl of sushi. I got a,
You got the
I got-
lava bowl.
yep, they had a bowl called the Lava Bowl,
Yeah, there you go, Red Jack. That's how you spell it.
where you have the sushi
Was that
mixed,
Yeah.
where the sushi and everything is mixed with ghost pepper. That was good. It was tasty.
Yes, that was a banana. I don't know what I had. No.
You had salmon and tuna and sushi rice with Hawaiian mint. I think Hawaiian mango. And then we got you a
Why would I get
semi-
mango? Mangoes have sugar.
I don't know. I don't remember if it was mango or something else. But I know that you chose everything. I also know that you chose like a seaweed thing.
I got a lot of seaweed in mine. I asked for different seaweeds. It was good. You know, ghost pepper's not the spiciest. Carolina Reaper is a little higher up there, and we have tubes of Carolina Reaper at the house. So, like, when Aaron was boasting about the ghost pepper stuff, ghost pepper's a few units on the Scoville scale lower than Carolina Reaper. So I was already pretty prepared for ghost pepper sauce. So,
Yeah, no, Kyle Curtis from Nonsect was sitting like on the opposite side of the table, a couple seats down from where Suris was, and was just sitting there like, oh, I'm waiting for this. And then Suris just gets through like one whole plate of wings, and Kyle's just like, you don't feel anything?
Kyle was just like, Suris is faking it. He's faking it. He's got to be faking it. I'm like, no, I'm not faking it. I eat hotter peppers at the house. Ghost pepper sauce doesn't do that to me. Carolina Reaper is my limit.
What's the point of raising your spiciness tolerance that high? I don't know.
There's a few points to it. So there are some peppers that have really, really good flavor, but they're too hot to handle. Like, and there are some peppers that have building heat, like a Tabasco pepper, where it doesn't start off terribly bad, but as you continue to consume, the heat level rises to a point where it might be unbearable. So for you to be able to access any of those flavors, if you enjoy those flavors, because it's not just about making something hot and painful. There are hot sauce flavors that have like undertones of sweetness or undertones of just like a nice savory flavor that you can't get if you can't handle the spiciness that those flavors have. So if you can get your palate to the point where you can handle spicier flavors, then you can have all those different flavors and enjoy them.
Jalapenos just taste like angry grass.
See, I really liked the way the ghost pepper tastes. Like, I don't like the way Carolina Reaper tastes. I normally don't like the way Tabasco tastes. I like habaneros when they're like in a gumbo or when they're in beans. But ghost pepper was really nice on the shrimp. Like,
I'll be honest. I think we have opposite palates then, because I like Tabasco and I like Carolina Reaper, and as much as I did like the ghost pepper, I liked it significantly less than the other two. So I think we might just have like opposite spice palates, where I enjoy the red Reapers and the red Tabasco peppers.
just breed those exact same peppers with lower spiciness. It's gonna take some splicing and genetic modification, and it's not worth it.
That's how those peppers were made in the first place.
Yes, but it wouldn't be a ghost pepper. It would be a different kind of pepper.
Yes.
And you wouldn't get the flavor or anything.
Now, one thing I won't do is I won't just eat the pepper itself. Because the whole reason that I have a palate for spicy food in general is because I enjoy spicy food. Not that I just enjoy heat. So, like, just eating the pepper plain doesn't... I get no enjoyment out of that. Like, if one day I can get an interview on the hot ones, where as you're doing your interview, you take, for every question you answer, you have another hot wing that gets spicier and spicier. I would love to do that just to try all the wings.
But it's like you wouldn't get the flavor of a ghost pepper if you fried ghost peppers to have lower capsaicin or whatever it's called.
I don't know, only because I don't know everything that goes into the breeding of peppers. I know a few people in Georgia who breed ghost pepper. And apparently just like breeding ghost pepper itself makes it as it is, but I don't know. I'd have to ask them, because they would be the ones who are experts on that, not me.
From my understanding, part of the flavor itself comes from how spicy it is.
Coming from the capsaicin level.
Yeah. So, but lowering that and dropping that down and making it less spicy, you've got less flavor.
Yeah.
And you get more angry grass.
Yes, Ben, we have played Breath of the Wild. At least me and Suris have.
I have.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then all three of us agree Breath of the Wild is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Is it the best Zelda game of all time? No. Is it amazing? Absolutely.
It's not the best, but it's still really fucking amazing.
I'm starting to get hungry.
I want Vienna sausages. I still have 3 cans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck you if you think I'm reaching behind there right now, grab. I am cramped.
We are slowing down.
Why are we slowing down?
I don't know.
Zelda is overrated, but I haven't played Breath of the Wild.
I've had this, so I'm going to go and say this right now.
Also, they said Vienna sausages are disgusting.
I agree with that, but there are
Okay.
people who enjoy them.
All of you, shut up. I like them. Comes from being A, having been a poor kid, and B, having been in the military. They're very, very helpful.
So
So fight me.
I do have a conversation I'd like to start about the term overrated and how useful it is.
Also, somebody asked what you wear on your feet. Because they're Jordan favorite.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
If you're talking about his avatar, it's sandals.
Yep.
Like mandals, you know?
So I'd like to start a conversation about the word overrated. Now, this isn't supposed to be like directly at you, Smitty. This is a conversation I've had before.
I would like.
Not to mention, one of my favorite things about Smitty is that he gives me a hard time. It's cool. But why is your foot there?
Because I'm looking for my trail mix.
Oh,
But I don't remember where I put it.
fair.
And I can't quite ask the girl that doesn't remember packing her car.
So, when we say something's overrated, it seems like we're really just saying that something gets undue praise. Like, it deserves some of its praise, but gets praise over and above what is due it. So, and Smitty, would you agree with that? Just so I can make sure that I'm not, like, straw manning that.
Overrated doesn't mean bad.
Correct. I agree it doesn't mean bad. My argument isn't over whether or not it means something's bad. I think overrated just means it gets undue praise. Praise over and above what it deserves. It doesn't say that it doesn't deserve praise. What? Honey, what?
Just one fucking trail mix. My peanuts and chocolate. My peanuts and chocolate.
And what is preventing you from getting those?
I
Drive
don't know
worker.
where they are.
Drive worker. How long is the street?
Good question. I do not know. Right now, I'm using the stream as a method of staying awake.
The answer that oh no, that was something else. Exacto. It's like potted meat. You mean meat from a tin? Yes. But I like ramen. But I don't like packaged or cup ramen. It has to be like actual fucking ramen. I'm really picky about that.
See, I really want packaged ramen, not cup ramen, but like packaged ramen. Because like you can do a lot with those fucking noodles.
Yeah, you can make packaged ramen into real ramen, and then I'm down for that. But you know,
There's Kroger sells a packaged ramen that has it has this like long pack that contains various different spices in each and every pocket. It's like 50 cents per package of this ramen, but it is some of the most delicious ramen I've ever had.
I think my pickiness comes from
Growing up in Japan,
just having that.
well, it's just like if you grow up in America, you're going to be picky about burgers.
Yeah, no, I'm not picky about burgers at all.
Yeah, of course you just grew up in America.
So like, can some Aaron check down by her feet to see if my trail mix is down there? Please. I do be a fucking I don't remember this. No, there is no trail mix by my feet. There is no trail mix at your feet. Fucking cry.
Cry all the time.
I fucking cry. It means that they're either in the back or they're underneath the backpacks. And either way, I fucking cry.
Burgers are the test of a good greasy spoon restaurant. That just sounds no. Like Japan has burgers, but they're not super greasy.
Welcome to America, where the burgers are super greasy. We're like,
And I'd argue that if your burger's greasy, you made your burger wrong.
Cute.
I'm not saying the grease is good. I'm just saying that that's how they're made in America.
Yeah.
I'm not a burger snob, but fast food burgers suck. I mean, I don't mind them.
It depends on the fast food burger. McDonald's, absolutely. Burger King, every now and again, I get a craving for one of their burgers, but it's like a once every 2 years thing. Sonic has some pretty mediocre.
Sonic has some burgers that, like, when I'm feeling shit about myself, and I know that I feel shit about myself, I just want to tear into one of those and just be like, yeah, make me feel worse, honey.
Like, Sonic burgers are okay, but they're also very mediocre in that they have no flavor. Like,
Miso soup. Somebody is like raising miso soup in yakisoba.
I'm going to continue going through the burger list. Because now I'm on a thing.
Yeah, but the person understands me. Miso soup and yakisoba? Udon.
So,
Udon. That's good.
Hardee's is an okay burger. Like, I elevate Hardee's over the ones that I've mentioned before. Cookout has a good burger. The Cookout has some grease. Whataburger is one of my favorite burgers, but I don't know if it's really my favorite anymore. Now that I've actually been able to have it a little more often, and I'm not just like jumping to get it because I can't have it. I kind of fall on like Five Guys and In-N-Out. My problem with In-N-Out though is that they're like very loudly Christian. Like they're the most loudly Christian food organization I've ever eaten at.
You know what I want when I get home? Chicken tenders. Like homemade pancake with chicken tenders. I want soba noodles.
Well, we don't have any.
I know.
We have just enough raw chicken to make some chicken tenders.
Hell yeah.
That's about all we got.
You know what I'm okay with that.
Texas Steakhouse has some good chicken tenders, but I only ever had their chicken tenders as a kid. I haven't actually had their chicken tenders since I was a kid. They had a few Texas Steakhouses in Florida.
Fine.
Are you okay?
Laugh through the pain. I just nailed my ankle into this fucking thing. This hard bitch right here. Basically my life.
Welcome back, Emmett.
Welcome back. I was on a hunt for my trail mix. Cause I really
For Raz, Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's? Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
Hello, Via.
Like, for one, it's not bigot chicken.
I mean, both?
True. However,
Is that the tease of my... That is not the tease of my trail mix. You betrayed me.
so even though both is okay in some cases, Chick-fil-A does support that orphanage organization that like is incredibly anti-LGBTQ. It's like, oh yeah, we'll help you get off the road and we'll help you not be homeless anymore. But you know what? Here's the thing: you can't be gay.
Raz, how did you hurt yourself?
So, like, in order to make a nest, you had to make it flat. So, like, we put the cooler with the drinks up here, where my feet are. And, my ankles, they're being crushed against this because I'm trying to search for my fucking trail mix. Because all I wanted peanuts and chocolate.
And instead, you got pain.
I'm so sad.
Love, why?
I want my trail mix, fucker.
Why are you like this?
So,
And people are sending hugs to you.
so I'm at least glad.
Fuck this nest.
Fuck this
I'm
nest.
at least glad that I'm not getting the messages of like, Suris, why aren't you checking on Raz? It's like, I don't know. I'm driving 80 miles an hour currently. Probably the reason why. Ow.
Is it down there? Trail mix? If you can hear me scream.
Drive 70 miles an hour. My fiance's mom deep throats Chick-fil-A because they're big enough for her.
Actually,
Picturing. Oh no.
yeah, that means she's gobbling cock.
Accept this. I don't know where my trail mix is. It wasn't down there.
Would it be in your snack bag?
No,
Why not?
because I didn't take it to the hotel room. Yeah, it might be in my red bag though. And I see it from here.
There is a trail mix emergency pullover.
It's
Talking
just
about
trying
penis.
to reach. My arm isn't long enough.
You can reach it by bending.
I can't bend with the seatbelt on. Hail the pain. Push through the pain.
That sounds like a plastic bag in there.
It's your trail mix.
It's my trail mix.
It's your trail mix.
That's not helpful at all.
I might be crying, laughing soon.
All around you are familiar faces.
And people are rolling on the floor laughing.
The helicopter goes wash, 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 wash.
Eat his trail mix, baby. It is sweet and spicy Cajun.
But you see, Emmett, I would do that, but this doesn't have any chocolate. You know what?
I laugh with you, not at you.
I'm gonna eat his trail mix. If that's okay with him.
Go ahead.
I just want my trail mix. I don't know where it went.
Why do you not have chocolate in your mix? What the fuck?
Because it's sweet and spicy trail mix.
Yeah, there's supposed to be sweet in here. What the fuck's sweet about this trail mix?
There are caramel covered peanuts.
You know what? That is an acceptable replacement for chocolate. Okay.
That defeats the point. People are just like, why is this spicy? And people are going off on this goddamn trail mix. Because
How is it, honey?
wait, never mind.
I still want my trail mix because there's more chocolate in my trail mix. But you know what? This will be a good substitute.
Betrayal.
Well, I can make some betrayal gummy worms,
No.
where instead of cooking them in water or juice like I'm supposed to, I can cook them in habanero sauce mixed with
Oh my
Carolina
God.
Reaper.
Betrayal mix.
I like that one. Don't you dare make spicy gummies.
I'll make spicy gummies, and they'll look like they're cherry.
Don't. No.
I am covered in crap from these Cajun peanuts. I look horrible. They're the sort of fuck off spike gummies with the sugar-free Haribo ones.
The Hasbro ones.
You know what, Emmett? It might be the sugar-free Haribo that I need to be regular.
Hasbro. Super Hasbro. But yeah, no, the sugar-free Haribo. It might fix whatever, like, why you go to the bathroom so much.
It might. I watched Endgame last night and I cried when Kylo Ren killed Aquaman. You know what part of Endgame really surprised me? When Snape killed Dumbledore.
What you need is a doctor child.
Guess what? I live in America. I can't afford one of those. Also, when they found out that Bruce Willis's character was actually dead the entire time, that was another interesting reveal.
I can. It's like, I can pay for you.
There was also that moment.
Where
It was really
Batgirl
important.
and Poison Ivy fucked, right?
No, that's you've been reading too much fanfic. No, that part where they found out that Rosebud was just a sled was interesting. Wasn't expecting that at all. And when they found out that the alien invaders died by touching water, that was a really interesting plot point in Endgame.
Never enough fanfic.
surprised nobody has gotten on to me about the way that I eat trail mix.
So, there was another spoiler in Endgame that I didn't expect. When they subverted everything and had another alien invasion. But these ones ended up dying to germs. I was not expecting that. They were destroying everything with tripods, but, like, germs killed them. It's at that point when people realize that I'm spoiling every classic movie ever, but just not Endgame. Yeah, so I literally just explained Sixth Sense, War of the Worlds, Signs, Citizen Kane. I'm trying to think of another like major movie plot, like a movie that's built on its twist, a movie that's known for its twist. How's it going, Neil?
I see, says the blind man to the deaf dog. The Mist.
Oh, yeah. You know, also when they found out that all the Avengers needed to commit suicide, but they couldn't, so Tony had to kill all of them, and then Thanos' army just disappeared before Tony had to kill himself, leaving him with the implications of what he had done.
I need 10 seconds full Matrix trilogy rundown.
Given that the Matrix lacks plot, then that's actually pretty easy.
Red or
There-
blue. M in the back.
Red-
Oh my God, there's
Red-
more of you.
Red
You,
pill.
you. There's more of you.
Red pill, blue pill, Aqualy, there is no spoon. Aqualy, there are many Mr. Smiths. Aqualy, Neo, dead. Matrix, gone now, bye-bye. There you go.
Uni for the.
Yeah, university for the win. That's all that is.
I thought FTW meant fuck the world.
Who the fuck uses FTW to say fuck the world?
I do.
That was painful.
Sorry. I do?
No.
I'm not alone.
I haven't actually seen Jurassic World yet. I don't have an opinion on it.
So, Emmett also uses FTW for fuck the world.
It primarily means for the win. Oz, of all people, you should not be asking me for my language.
Yes, no. From now on, FTW means fuck the world.
Oh, it's definitely for the win.
Nope, it's fuck the world.
Like,
We get enough people using it as fuck the world.
Oz, miss me, wankers? Yes, actually. I miss Oz. Oz is great.
Oz is good people.
Yes.
Oz is sweet bean.
Even if he's chaos incarnate.
Nah. Oz is a sweet bean.
Where are we at in our ride? I don't know. I know that we're 254 miles before our next, like, thing. But I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with Neko. Oz is not chaos. Oz is amusement for me.
And League of Legends permission to throw my tornadoes. If you're playing Janna, the permission to throw your tornadoes is always granted.
But if you're playing Yasuo, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, if you're playing Yasuo, then please do not throw your tornadoes. In fact, actually just uninstall.
Are we still taking? I don't know.
I don't think we are.
We're in Texas still. We've gone through 300 miles of Texas, and we're still in Texas. Texas never ends.
Fun fact, the clinic I see is called Competing Youth Services, also known as KYS, as in it's on their signs and everything.
You come to the clinic and they're just like, kill yourself. Oh, so for those who are watching and do not currently have vanilla. Wait, what? Somebody said something about Shannon.
Just let Shannon Q know you're having a controversial debate stream right now at Suris.
What? Who said that?
Vibrantly Brantley.
Brant, we all know that you get that you give people shit. I was saying something before that popped up. Like, that popped up and my brain just stopped.
I don't remember what you were saying.
Oh, I remember now. So, for anybody who has not done so already but wants to, especially if you're a fan of MMOs, Chronos 3 just did its merger with the other two servers for World of Warcraft Vanilla. And the link to the Chronos 3, the download for the client for Chronos 3, is in my Discord in the Vanilla WoW section. And we have a guild in there, so if you want to hang out on WoW at any point, specifically in Vanilla WoW, not Modern, I'm not a fan of Modern, then by all means, hop onto there and we can play video games. You should have said it's an Avengers Endgame spoiler stream.
I liked that one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and finger that dinger.
Finger the dinger.
Finger the dinger.
Raise your dongers.
I've made several mistakes.
What mistakes have you made?
Oh my god, I just realized something. Who here in the chat has played No More Heroes?
Empty.
Empty? Are you about to go grab another drink?
I don't know, man. I'm dying.
If you're gonna grab another drink, then if you can grab me one as well. But if you need to pee, then we can go ahead and do a stop thing. Okay, so for those who have played No More Heroes, do you remember the boss Dr. Peace? He was the second boss in the game.
Stop Syrium. I think that was supposed to be stream. Stop stream.
And if you remember the Dr. Peace boss, all I can say is this. If there is any song that I would like to sing on my channel, probably Dr. Peace's song. Especially given the subject matter of his song and the subject manner of my channel.
Emmett is running out of data. Says love you. Bye.
Love to. Why? My chin? No. Could you get Stitch's leg away from the, or his hand away from there? It would not be the first time I've sung on my channel. The last time was because Oz commissioned me to, basically, by paying $50. I still need. Are you saying I should make you sing the exact opposite of the song that you mentioned? Listen to it. The song's name is "The Virgin Child Sings from Hell." You should listen to it. You're making him claw me.
No, he's petting you.
Oh dear. Okay, so The next exit that has a gas station we are stopping at so you can go to the bathroom, yes? Okay.
That actually is nice because I have to eat. I don't know why. Probably because I had a lot of drink.
I don't have to pee. I spent a good 20 minutes at the last stop. Just bathrooming. So.
What is your favorite part of Faithless?
It wasn't any one panel. Most of it was just being able to hang out with everybody. I got to do a thing in one of the panels, or after one of those panels. It was a conversation between. I don't want to give full details of it because I would like to have Steven on if I'm going to do so. But there was a conversation between me and Rationality Rules that I thought was thoroughly fun. Let's say fun. We'll have at some point I might do a live conversation with him where we'll reference it. But I enjoyed meeting Cosmic Skeptic. I enjoyed meeting Rationality Rules, even if we don't agree on everything. I enjoyed meeting with Thomas Westbrook. Not meeting Thomas Westbrook. I've already met Thomas Westbrook. Enjoyed meeting Rachel Oates. It was my first time meeting Aaron Raw, Matt Dillahunty, and Seth Andrews in person, though it is not my first time speaking at length with Aaron. So, enjoyed hanging out with people that I had only seen from the last forum. A small channel, Tater Thoughts, that I've done a collaboration with at one point. That collaboration was done with somebody who I met at the Faithless Forum who had started his channel since being at the forum. And he hasn't really been able to produce that much content, but being able to see him again there was awesome. Being able to see Prophet Azad again was awesome. If I could wave the wand and pull any one content creator over here, it probably would be Zod. What?
My phone fell.
Oh. Wish I could have went, but everything happens in Texas. Yeah. Annoying for me. Because we live far away too.
Haas has a nice face that shouldn't be hidden.
Yeah.
So Prophet Azad is a really nice fucking dude, right? Like, I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna fucking call this person out, but there was someone that drove themselves to the after party and didn't have like a hotel room to go back to, and had a drink, and it was a little too much for them. And they didn't realize it, and Zod just kind of like, when we told Zod was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna take this, and you're gonna do this, and I'm gonna drive you back to the hotel. You're gonna sleep in your car. You know, we're gonna check on you in the morning." And Zod just went full dad mode, and it was super fucking cute. Like, I love it. He's such a fucking wholesome dad.
Like, Drew and Shannon were like the technical dad and mom of the Faithless Forum because they were the ones making sure everything was getting done. But Prophet of Zod was the actual dad of the Faithless Forum.
The prophet of dad, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds adorable.
Oh, yeah.
It was very adorable.
He is a very, like, good-hearted person, and he's very wholesome to be around.
Wholesome's the word I would use for Zod, more so than anything. There's no lag? Huh.
It was like a 2-second lag.
Something like that.
What you're physically doing and the thing.
Well, yeah, but that's always going to be a thing.
Yeah, 2-second lag isn't that bad. It is a little creepy. Yeah, 2-second lag isn't that bad, actually. That's really good for what we normally have.
It's kind of creepy. Oh. Apparently it's creepy.
Can't just know one place where you want to play a game or watching videos. I mean, I understand that. There's so much just open road with no ending. It's just open road.
Yeah, we took one road to get here.
Yeah. We've been on this same road for over 200 miles.
And we'll be on it for at least another 300.
This is the road that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends.
He's playing a driving game called Get Home Safely. It's not
Yeah.
right, my dude.
Basically. That is basically what we're doing.
Oh, fuck you.
You okay?
And that song's stuck in my head.
And it doesn't end.
Yeah. It just goes on and on, my friends. People started singing it, not knowing what it is, and they'll keep singing it forever just because this is. It just goes on and on, my friends.
And it will continue going on until we die.
Yeah.
Just think of it. You're singing that song now. People are going to be singing that song 200 years after you're dead.
So,
That's
like,
a terrifying thought.
real talk, Red Jack, we had originally intended on going to Austin because there was an ACA, an American...
Atheist Community of Austin.
Yeah. And we were originally going to go because they were going to have like a musical chairs type of thing where they interviewed people and like Talk Heathen was going to be doing something and it was going to be great. But we live on the East Coast in like north of Texas. They wanted us to go southwest, which would have added about 6 hours to our drive time, 3 hours there, 3 hours back to Dallas, and then the ride home.
And if you remember at the beginning of the stream, I specifically pointed out the time-sensitive part of the stream is how long we can stay awake.
Yeah.
So, given that, it's a thing we decided we couldn't do. Also, can I say something? Oh, there we go. Something very important that I learned. Driving with Aaron Raw is terrifying.
Driving what?
With Aaron Raw is terrifying.
Oh yeah, orange fucking.
He gives no shits for the people on the road, and they make him mad.
Yeah, I kind of was like, I'm in the middle, I can't white knuckle anything.
Yep. And the amount of like whipping and sudden stopping and all kinds of stuff that he does, like you feel safe because you can tell he's confident. He knows what he's doing. It's also terrifying.
So is he the reason we have oh shit handles? Yes.
Aaron Ross is the reason we have no shit handles. Oh god, my legs are cramping up. Yep. That's the worst thing to have cramp up on the road is your leg.
Becca says, okay, just checking. Yeah, no. I wouldn't say Aaron, just drivers like Aaron.
And again, like, Aaron's a good driver. He's really freaking confident when he drives. It's just, driving with him is also a terrifying experience.
Love the man. Man's a great person. Whoever, comma.
Yep.
I want to get a car with him driving again anytime soon.
I mean,
Sure, I agree with you.
there are some YouTubers who might agree that my driving is terrifying for other reasons. I have a tendency to make mistakes, but when I make mistakes, my mistakes are large. At least when we drove with Bionic Dance, I didn't have any like major mishaps.
Right. I was fucking waiting on it, and I was hoping she would have called you out on your shit if it did happen.
Confident, sadly, does not always apply competent. My anxiety would be going nuts.
Aaron is competent and confident. It's just also scary.
Oz, my view to driving is if you cannot get out of my way fast enough, you shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been there to start with.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
That's pretty much my take on driving. Like, get the fuck out of my way. I just want to be going. No.
What is going on up here?
Road work.
Road work. Great. I love being on the highway and suddenly having no choice but to stop completely. Like here, for context, we are just smooth. We are going to a crawl.
Okay, you need to not show that anymore.
So yeah.
License plates numbers are things.
So yeah. We are now just gonna be here going slow. Going super slow on the highway.
Can we get food?
Can we get food?
Yeah. Food and like pee and like.
It depends on what's on the exits. I want to get food.
Maybe find a way to slip into this.
This one's got a Dairy Queen. We could do Dairy Queen. This one's got a Burger King.
The thing is, Aaron, is that blinker doesn't work.
Yep, the right blinker is my problem blinker. Like, people in front can see that I'm trying to use it, but people to the right of me can't, because we haven't gotten it prepared. Now,
She's not wearing a seatbelt.
Who?
Who's not wearing a seatbelt?
I am wearing a seatbelt, fuckers. Okay? See?
Maybe they're referring to me, in which case, yes, I am.
okay.
I'm just putting it under my boob because it cuts into my neck and it hurts.
Boob belt. Ha! I can do this. I can do this. Ha! We did it, everybody. We saved the world. Oh. That explains some.
But,
That looks like an ambulance.
oh no.
That looks like an accident. That's not good.
Like, to put it in perspective, like, I'm currently sitting on my seat with a cooler in front of me where my legs are elevated. And so I'm kind of leaning at an angle. And that angle puts the seatbelt right here. And if I were to sit normally, it would cut me. So I'm having to sit on the side with this. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, like, you
guys.
can see it.
Like, see?
It's right there.
It's right there.
I
It
just...
usually stretches out foot because, like,
Great,
yes,
now-
it is a seat belt. See it, seat belt.
Seatbelts are for noobs. Real men rocket through their windshields and die.
Fucking same.
So now that we are going at the speed of stone, I'm getting very...
Speed of
Holy shit! That was...
You almost got, like, nailed.
Given the sexual tension at the Faithless Forum, I almost got nailed by a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing a seatbelt behind me.
I mean, yeah. You know, it's funny. So there's this whole thing where like Vice Rhino's voice and my voice are apparently close enough for people to get them mixed. There's also a thing where people think that Vice Rhino's voice and Paul's voice, Paulogia, are close to the same thing. Out of all of us, even though I am the dwarf and we are the ones with the voices confused with one another, Paul is shorter than me. Paulogia was the dwarf of the convention.
Paul's a lot shorter than I thought he'd be.
Don't get me wrong, Paul could probably kick my ass. So, don't let that stop you. And we're going to get off on this exit to do the thing. But yeah, no, that's a...
Oh, oof.
Yep, that's an accident. That is an accident that happened there. That's not good.
That's not an accident.
That was an accident.
That's definitely an accident.
Ah,
The front was caved in.
then
In
they are
1,000
searching
feet,
for
turn
some
left
type
onto
of
I-20 Service Road West.
They might be doing that, but it's still an accident that prompted it. Ugh.
Turn left onto I-20 Service Road West.
Yes.
Okay, Jack, dwarves are taller than hobbits, though.
Are they?
Yes, hobbits are between 3 to 3.3 feet, and dwarves are 4 to 4.6.
So there should be a Dairy Queen near here. I would like a Dairy Queen. They said it was on this exit. It shouldn't be
Continue on
hard.
I-20 Service Road West for 3/4 of a mile.
There's not a fourth person in the car.
Yeah, there is. My hammer's here.
I don't think the Dairy Queen's this way.
And I don't think it is either. I also can't really turn around quite yet. I keep hearing someone. Oh, that's my GPS.
Yeah.
My GPS is speaking to you.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Elysian Fields Road.
Okay, Google. Is Google not going to work right now? That's just freaking lovely. Oh God, no, that's a horrible feeling. Go and get out of my eyes. Please get out of my eyes. I think I'm not going to
Take
get
the next right onto Elysian Fields Road.
Just gonna try to put you back on the highway.
It is. I'm just trying to figure out which of these two ways would get me closer to possible foodstuffs.
Man,
Because I would like food.
my phone is dying.
Your phone is dying?
Yeah.
Would you like a charger?
So apparently, the Dairy Queen is 1 minute away.
Yep. Am I going the right way?
That's a really good question. My phone's dying, so it's trying to pull up maps, but it's like it's 4 minutes away.
4 minutes away? Okay.
So you're gonna take this next right.
In
Aaron,
a 1/4
could you
mile,
plug
turn
her
right
up?
onto West Texas Avenue.
Okay.
So I'm taking a right up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh God, the GPS is getting pissed. She'll lead you off a cliff if you don't listen.
Take the next right onto West Texas Avenue.
Is what that GPS is speaking right now.
I am.
Continue on West Texas Avenue for 1 mile.
This is the way that I'm supposed to go for Dairy Queen still? Excellent. Yay! We can have food and ice cream. You guys are getting like
ice cream.
you guys are getting like inside in on how going from an event back home is.
This is the behind the scenes video Oz really needs.
Yes, Oz, you didn't get the behind the scenes video that you wanted, but you got the one you needed. Now, I'm still gonna try to get that one out. There's so much crap going on right now. It's bad.
Somebody said you better get me a Sunday service.
Panda's gotta pee.
Where wants her sausages?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Texas 156
I
first.
want sausages.
So,
But
so
I will tell you when to turn. It's okay.
I was trying to say a sentence.
No.
The sentence was that place offered.
Turn right onto Texas 156 first
I-
south.
You said you'll tell me when.
I just said you needed to fucking turn.
I couldn't. Like I couldn't
I
because I was.
tried to tell you. That's why
Stop,
I kept
Pam.
interrupting.
Stop.
My dude.
Stop.
You're good now.
Says I'm good to keep going.
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
If you want to turn around, you can. It might be easier and faster.
Don't need any of the aggression.
I'm not being aggressive. I'm being Pam's gotta be.
Let's see.
Like, I don't know about you, but I don't like peeing myself.
I don't either.
I do not either.
Then we're all on the same page.
Then let's get the peak figured out first. Problem solved. This looks like this was originally an Aldi and got converted into a gas station.
Do you have to be serious?
No,
So you will keep chat entertained?
I will do so.
Aaron, are mom and dad getting a divorce?
No, we're fighting about who's
I
gonna use
wanna-
the toilet.
I want a divorce!
The blanket.
Hey, honey? If you're going that way, can you do me a favor? Could you throw this away?
I don't know, man. I gotta find my
Holy
shoes.
shit, you know what Aldi is. Yes, yes we do.
Yeah, Aldis are great.
Here, can you throw this in there, please?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, to get the fuck out. Oh god, ow.
You would like the fuck to get out?
Stitch is joining.
Stitch is joining the stream.
Yeah.
Hello, Stitch, my inordinately proportioned friend. Okay, I guess you will throw these away then.
Yes.
Go pee. Oh no, Aldi's wonderful. Hold on, I have to also do a thing. Just so I don't have to listen to that beat. Do that. No, yeah, talking to people about Aldi and how it works is really weird. It's even weirder when you used to work there. So when you're talking about Aldi, you're not just talking about the fact that it exists, you also can get into the inner workings of it. There we go. There we are. Stitch has gained some weight. Survival of the fittest, I couldn't care less now. What? What does that have to do with anything? That sounds like I'm missing some context. Yes, skeptic armpits. Whilst we wait on them to come back from doing the bathroom thing. So how are you guys doing? Now that I expected Suris to look different. I'm on Mondays and Thursdays. I always do live streams. I mean, obviously this is different. I'm driving away from a forum, but like my face is pretty known at this point. Also was talking about proper seatbelt usage. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think also was talking about seatbelt wearing. Fair enough. The intro was animated by Gaelic Knox. If you check in the description of any one of my videos, it might not be in this one, but it should be in most of my regular videos. There will be a intro provided by portion, and it'll have her YouTube channel there, as well as other contact information for her, I believe. So you'll be able to find that there. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense. If you've only seen me from the collaboration with Logic, then yes, it would appear to be that I am a cartoon avatar at all times. That's actually how I introduced myself at the forum. At the Faithless forum event, I began by just going, "You guys may all know me as the guy who hides behind a cartoon avatar." So, no, if you're coming from that, then it would make sense. Mondays is biblical gender roles. Wednesdays is random stream. Thursdays is hammered out. Yep, that's usually how things go. They're in the bathroom and they are taking a while. That's not an issue. I think that's Aaron coming out. Hard to tell. There are vehicles in between me and there. Of course, now that I'm not driving, I'm slowly getting sleepy, which is not good. Not good at all. That was a great episode. You had to keep Discount Hoven to yourself. Yeah, I think I have something that you guys will really enjoy for the 8th Discount Hoven episode. But I'm uncertain. So, and I don't want to spoil what's going to happen, but I think that I might be able to get another YouTuber who is quite familiar with the Hovens to help out for Discount Hoven 8. I'm uncertain. I'm not going to I'm not going to let you guys down by giving you guys information early that doesn't pan out, but I do believe that the next Discount Hoven episode will contain someone who is also an expert on the Hovens, and I think you guys will enjoy. I made a mistake. Where are my keys? There they are. That was almost awkward. Yeah, I think like. Oh wow, that must have been very painful noise. I'm sorry. I'm not used to streaming this way. I'm used to streaming at the house where I've got like a controlled environment I can work with. But yeah. Okay. Hello. You seem to be here. You're about to hear the car crank.
Wait.
Oh no, I don't carry all the keys in my pocket. Open and open. It is opened. But I don't carry the keys in my pocket. I actually carry them on a belt loop, usually, because I have one of these guys. I can pull it off my key and show you. You see, there's only actually 3 keys on this, like to show. There is the one key here.
Why? Making everything 110% worse. Please.
You guys okay?
Grab that rag, please. I don't know why we let Suris pack this. He's so fucking bad.
Because she was sleepy and you were keeping the thing from rolling away. There's the one key. There is this key. This key. This, which is a tile, because I always lose my keys. This, which contains my channel. This metal USB drive contains all the pieces, parts, in case my computer gets stolen or anything. And that's it. I mean, and Vaporeon, but Vaporeon weighs almost nothing. So. Yes, that is.
Where's my phone?
Wherever you put it.
I think I'll put it down there.
Thank you, honey.
You want that or do you want Dr. Thunder.
I'd prefer the Dr. Thunder if we have an extra one. Thank you. Do you want to keep this one out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the roof.
Is it driving back? Yeah. Is that beer? No. This is
Joke's on you.
Diet Dr. Thunder. Cheap soda.
Don't do this to the family.
Do a drip.
I mean,
Do a
apparently
drip.
it's gonna fizz like a beer.
Yeah. I think that's... Is that the one that you wanted, or did you... Ugh.
It kind of was, but at the same time, I don't care enough right now. Buckle in, Aaron.
That tastes better. Okay. Back to driving.
Dairy Queen.
On to the Dairy Queen.
This.
I think...
Ken has. You're sitting on
No, it
There
was
we go.
buckled under me.
Yeah, it was wrapped into the... You could plug it into the other charger then. All right. Here we go. Aaron slaps Suris so he doesn't fall asleep. Oz, you can command what I do. Because you're a $50 patron. You get that. But you can't command other people. Aaron.
Anyway,
So were they like a convenience store or were they like a Aldi
It's
store?
kind of like an Aldi.
it's legitimately like an Aldi.
It's an American Aldi.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna go left out of here.
Huh. I want
Not a command, a suggestion. I mean, if Oz became a $50 patron, I'd be terrified of what Oz would do to me. But that's just me. But that money would also go into like bills and stuff. So
Yeah. Which we still don't quite make it. Like, we would make enough to support ourselves without any issue. But you don't get disability in here. Not yet.
not currently.
So